Hello, my name is Paul Goulart, and the name of this presentation is Website Development, Teaching Websites How to Dance. I've been building websites for the last 15 years, and while there's some great do-it-yourself website building tools available, at some point you're going to run into a roadblock where you'll need a professional's helping hand. To understand why, it helps to understand the necessary pieces in every website development project. So here's the necessary pieces. The first obvious piece is the design. Whether your design ideas come from an existing website, company marketing materials, an in-house design team, or a WordPress template, every website needs to have a design element which is appealing to the visitor visiting your website. The developer piece can be a little bit tricky, especially to the unsuspecting do-it-yourselfer who doesn't realize that while it may be easy to select a template in WordPress or build a site in Wix, when it comes to adding additional features to your website, you're going to need a good developer. Quality assurance is probably the most important piece of all, because if the website doesn't work, it's not ready. Last, but certainly not least, is the deployment. Did you get your domain name at GoDaddy and now want your website to come up when someone puts your URL in the browser? Why doesn't that work? Who do you call? That's what you need a developer for. There's also the matter of displaying your website on a phone, tablet, or iPad device. Why doesn't it look like the website on your laptop? Having your website viewable on as many devices as possible is key in today's technological landscape, and so deployment is also a critical piece in the website design puzzle. So let's go back to design. The design always looks great until it doesn't. Even the best design gets stale after a while, and the internet is an ever-changing environment, allowing you to do things today that weren't possible even 6 months ago, and it's constantly evolving. When you're ready to change your design, we share with you the tools to make that happen painlessly. And let's look at development. This isn't a do-it-yourself adventure, but it is an adventure nonetheless. Oftentimes, the development and design are done simultaneously, and sometimes the developer changes something that messes up the design, or the designer changes something that messes up what the developer has done. Either way, if the designer and the developer aren't communicating, there's a delay with getting your website built and maintained. Since our designers and developers work together using the same tools for laying out the website, we're able to create a pixel-perfect design that doesn't interfere with all the bells and whistles your developer adds to your site to enhance the visitor's experience and implement your custom functionality. When it comes to quality assurance, if it doesn't work, it isn't ready. Using our development process, it's guaranteed that your site will work the way it's designed to, and if something needs to be adjusted with the design, it won't affect the custom code the developers have added, and vice versa. Our development methods ensure that by the time we get to the quality assurance steps, everything is looking good and we're very close to launching your website. Now on to the dancing part. May I have this dance? The entire website development process from beginning to end generally takes 2 to 5 weeks, and really it is a dance. We take your design and piece it all together until it looks great. Then we add in the development pieces and then test and retest until everything is working correctly. Once we have finished the website, the last step is for us to deploy the site such that it will display properly on most devices. This is easier said than done. With all the various devices available out there, chances are there will be slight variations between devices, but in most cases your visitors will have an excellent experience whether they visit your site on their desktop computer, laptop, phone, tablet device, or iPad. Now what if your website was ready in a couple of weeks? Well, that may be a bit optimistic, but I've seen it happen. We build most web applications in 2 to 5 weeks. As long as you have your artwork, content, and some idea of a design together, we'll be able to put it all together and create one more happy customer on the planet, which is our goal. If you're not happy, we're not happy. So why are we so effective? Well, over the past 3 years, we have streamlined the design and development process, and that helps a lot. As I mentioned before, it usually takes 2 to 5 weeks for us to fully complete your website. That's the main reason why we're so effective. But the other major reason we're effective is because we appreciate customer collaboration and believe if we take into consideration what you want and build your site accordingly, then everybody's happy. And if that isn't enough, we're also fun to work with. Now here's my favorite part. We generally charge $2,000 to build out a website, but for the month of March 2013, we've reduced our price by 80% just for you. It's really simple. You give us your design, artwork, and content, and we'll build it out for you. It's as easy as that. We ask for half up front and half when we go live, and you can get started today. Just give us a call, and let's rock and roll. Thank you for viewing this presentation.